Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. To throw. It's Green. Over the middle, it's Jones. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Bell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play looking to throw it. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. He's swarmed by the defense.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up fourth down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. Oh, the ball comes loose. Fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Green. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Green. Looking for the wideout. Over the middle. It's Anthony. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Green. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Green. Snags with the throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it second and medium. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
To throw, it's Raiola. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Huskers will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
And the wideout goes in motion. And in first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Green. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
With the catch, it's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Wyola. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick writes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He keeps it, QB draw. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. The Cornhuskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And you set it down after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He's going to pull it down and run. And the ball to the ground. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. You'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Huskers have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It'll be Smollett right at the line for no gain.
Boy, Nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
To the air, it's Green. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Green. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Green. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the Razorbacks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Green. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They're able to stop that reverse in its track.
Secondary backed up off the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up. Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit, runs, and throws it. Incomplete.
And I love love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll go right back to him on first down. Plenty of space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To the air, it's Raiola. On the move now. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Green. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to pass. It's Green. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.